anticipated conference matchup made more compelling because both teams come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to College Station, Texas, and Kyle Field, the legendary home of the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Florida Gators, taking on the 21st-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick it away to get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Aggies offense has the football first here today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Scanning the field. It's Reed. Over the middle and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
And now a quick third down test on this opening drive of the game. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the left side. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he's into the end zone, but there is a marker down, so hold everything. So the offense obviously that penalty on the defense, and the touchdown will stand. And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Because we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. Second down. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Makes the catch. It's Sturdivant. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Big throw caught on the left side.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. On the run here. Lets it go. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's the right call here by the offensive coordinator. Keep it simple. Just go right behind your line, but no push at all. The defense completely stops him there at the line of scrimmage.
So a big moment here. It's a test of toughness. 4th and inches. Ball right at the 50. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The Gators pick up enough for a 1st down here.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
The Gators look to keep this drive moving. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. Hauls it in outside the 10. He's still running. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Busted assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And they'll set up with the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Ball handed off. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
I tell you, this running back from Texas A&M is dangerous when he has room to work. Great speed, good job of picking up the 1st down. And, Chris, you just think about some of the backs that they've had when they've had a chance to put that Texas A&M uniform on. Dante Hall, some people forget, was a Texas A&M running back. Devon Achane, of course, more recently. And even Isaiah Spiller, good, tough blend of toughness and speed.
He's going for a big play downfield. It's dropped! Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Trying to find room. It's Moss. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Back to pass. It's Reed. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Catch made over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
2nd down after that previous play. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Good throw. The catch is made. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
Receiver in motion now. Takes the handoff. It's Moss. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
We've got an exciting quarterback duel in the making here as we check the 1st quarter stats. And as we move to the 2nd quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. He hands it to the back. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Looking downfield, it's Reed. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Obvious call there. You cannot rough up the quarterback like that. So the offense now set up 1st and goal after a critical roughing the passer penalty. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Now the all-important extra point. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Baugh. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking for a gap. It's Baugh. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Grab behind the line, it's Ball. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Fires it to the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal 3rd down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep down the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double coverage.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. The pocket breaking down. He's looking to scramble. Gets into space at the 50. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The Gators keep the football on the move. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Lagway. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Caught behind the line. It's Wilson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down play coming up. Caught in the backfield. It's Sturdivant. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. On the run, he'll let it go. What a catch! Tackle quickly at the 10, but now the offense really threatening to score. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Gators move into the red zone. A quick throw out left, complete. And now the timeout is called by the defense. So they've got some things to work out here.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. To throw, it's Lagway. Running back has it on a screen now. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal in 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught by the receiver. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in College Station. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And the Aggies will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Throwing off play action. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Ball fielded near the 35. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Breaking free for a huge return. They finally grab him. Lucky to keep him out of the end zone. The offense will start with great field position. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. So it'll be a chip shot from the right hash mark. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Looking for some space. It's Barr. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
A play action, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That roughing the passer gives the offense a first down. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. Looking deep to the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Well, that's an example right there. Vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On first down, it's play action. Short connection to the tight end here. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First down and 10. QB decides to keep it here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback keeps the football. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, the old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than to just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's third down and 10. Looking downfield. It's Reed. Lets it fly to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The Aggies will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Tailback takes the handoff again. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. To throw, it's Lagway. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Gators begin a new series here, first and 10. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks by this defense. I think they're doing a really good job of mixing up their looks, disguising some coverages. Right now, the offensive line and the quarterback appear to be rattled. Back-to-back sacks here is impressive by this defense.
The Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Oh, my gosh, give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight, couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Tries the right with a quick throw. He makes the grab. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on 3rd down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Pounding away with the run game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Breaks into open space. Enough for the first, but still going. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 2nd down here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw. It's Reed. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's fourth down, and an interesting decision for this offense with the lead. Do they punt the ball away, or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After extending the lead with a field goal, they'll kick it off now, trying to make the offense go a long way to win it. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.